Genova, Italy, September 1st, 2025. A turbulent start to the week, especially in central and northern Italy, saw the first violent thunderstorms yesterday afternoon across Liguria, Piedmont, and western Lombardy. A wave of severe weather hit Liguria in the late afternoon. A massive downpour first hit the Savona area and then the western part of Genova before moving to the center of the regional capital. The rain caused flooding in several residential areas. The Genoa Civil Protection Department reports that due to the severe thunderstorms in Sestri, Quiliano, and Terrena areas, there has been a rise in Sestri, Ponente, and Ficino rivers. The Civil Protection Department also reports that the little streams in Voltri has exceeded the warning threshold, urging residents to move away and seek safety, and to avoid travel due to the possible flooding in the Voltri and Pra areas. No one has been injured so far, but basements have been flooded and trees have been downed in Genoa. The Strada River in Campo Liguria and the Lira River in the far western part of Genoa were particularly worrying, rising above the initial warning level before easing back down as the rain began to ease. Persistent rain helped fill the streams that runs beneath the houses overlooking the sea and overflow onto the sidewalks. Everything flooded. The water pressure quickly became unbearable for the pipes, and the stream flooded streets and especially basements and basements. Several businesses were flooded, some with serious damage, as evidenced by the inspections by the Councilor for Park Maintenance and Lighting for the Medio Levante municipality. In the metropolitan city of Genova, torrents are in full flow and widespread flooding is occurring in the western city center, especially in the Voltri and Certosa areas.
Dall'Unigo, Vicenza, strada che porta a Lobbia.
Two flights have been diverted from Genoa airport to the other hubs due to the severe weather currently affecting the Ligurian capital. The first flight from London was diverted to Pisa. The second flight from Naples was also diverted to Galileo Galilei Airport. Since 6 p.m., train service on the Genoa Acqui-Terme line has been suspended near Mili due to the damage caused by the severe weather in the area. Train services are being rescheduled. In addition, the severe weather affecting central western Liguria also led to the flooding of the Riobasco River in the Savona area. In Quiliano, also in the Savona area, several areas were flooded, and the Strada de Tecci road was closed due to the landslides. Flooding also occurred in the city of the Savona, where the provincial road to San Bernardo was closed for an hour due to the flooding and landslides. Some trees fell along the first stretch of the provincial road SP29. Flooding also occurred in Quiliano with significant cumulative rainfall up to 101 millimeters in 1 hour. The Tecci road was affected by the landslides after a thunderstorm structures affected the western parts of the city, resulting in cumulative rainfall of approximately 220 millimeters in the Liguria and Certosa basins in the Voltri area, which exceeded the hydrometric warning threshold. The rainfall shifted to the city center and the midwestern part of the city, where the Rascarolo and Cantarena basins exceeded the pre-alert threshold. In evening, the disturbance moved to the eastern area and the Pisano Valley, where rising water levels and local flooding are being recorded. Flooding was reported at Brain Underpass, which was closed. The pedestrian underpasses of Piazza Montano, Piazza Rizzolio, Piazza Massena, Piazza Porticciolo di Pegli, Borgo Incrociati, and Via Puccini were also closed. The municipality urges the public to limit travel, implement self-protection measures in the event of hydrological alert. Arval had forecast a gradual increase in unstable conditions, with the first showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Moderate to heavy rainfall is expected this evening, with locally significant amounts starting in central Liguria and extending eastward. Rain is expected to persist into the early hours of Tuesday. Flooding, hail, and presence of sand in the rain are also possible.